Everybody out there in the YouTube world, it's your boy, Dusty Toyota Technician, man, back with another fun field informative video. Today, we're going to talk about the best method to bleed brake systems and the best method to bleed power steering system. The old school power steering system, because you know a lot of the new cars got electric racks. But yeah, we're going to talk about bleeding those systems, best ways, right? So listen, of course, you can bleed the brakes with a pry bar up against the brake pedal, wedge between the seat. You keep running back and forth, cracking the cylinder open. Cracking the bleeder open and drain the bubbles out. But what you're going to find is you're going to run into situations like you're going to get them Chevy trucks or them Ford trucks or something like that, and you try to bleed them brakes like that after you replace them brake lines and calipers and stuff like that. You're going to find out that when you go to do that, it's going to be hard and it's going to take you long to get the fluid to travel back to the back cylinders, the back wheels. You see what I'm saying? And man, it can be a bear trying to do that. Keep running back and forth all day. The best method to use is a vacuum pump. If you get you a brake bleed like a Mighty Vac pump, I had to buckle down and get one, because I was doing that for years with the pry bar and all that, running back and forth, right? Or you can have somebody else, that's a two-man job really, but I was doing it by myself most of the time, because you had somebody in the truck holding it down for you, and then you can do it. But it still takes forever to do it that way, because the pressure just ain't the same as the vacuum pump. Now, when you stick that pump on there, and all you gotta do is turn that pump on, that pump gonna suck that fluid all the way from the matching cylinder back to the rear wheels, the rear cylinders, the slave cylinders. Just like that. I'm talking about you can really bleed that system, bleed all the air out of all the wheels in a matter of minutes. Cut the job down. Cut the job down. Like when I learned that, I was mad at the same time, because I was like, man, all these years I've been doing that. But see, when I went to school, they didn't teach us to do that. They taught us to do it the old-fashioned way. Everything mechanical. We learned how to do it the old-fashioned way. So I wasn't really hip to that, and I wasn't really trying to learn it. But once I realized, man, get you a vacuum pump if you're going to be doing a lot of brake jars, brake lines, and placing calipers, stuff that you got to open the system up to air. Get you a vacuum pump. Now we're going to talk about bleeding power steering fluids, right? Older power steering fluid systems, right? Now, the best way, of course, you can cut the car on, take the top off the power steering, get your fluid in there, and keep turning the wheel all the way from corner to corner, from wall to wall, and you get the car up off the ground on the lifting while you're doing this, and you just keep turning the wheel till the bubbles come up out the reservoir. But sometimes that can take a while. You're going to keep hearing your pump whine as you turn the wheel, taking a while to get the bubbles up out of there. One of the best methods you can use, if you try that first, because sometimes you can get it fast like that. But if that don't work, cut the car off, put it in neutral, while it's up on the lift, and turn your steering wheel from wall to wall, slow, real slow, with the top off the reservoir, and the bubbles will come out. That will pull the bubbles out. I learned that from an old head mechanic, a master tech, and it worked. Just make sure you're doing it real slow. Turn your steering wheel from wall to wall real slow. Do this probably like from wall to wall, probably like 5 times each. 5 times that way, 5 times this way. Then cut the car on. Watch your steering be stiff. Watch how your steering be. Watch how quiet your pump be. I learned that, man. So that's a good trick. See, I ain't told you. So that's my tips for the day, man. Thanks for watching. I'm Dusty D Technician / Toyota Technician. Y'all know my slogan: subscribe, keep me alive.